Hello everyone in YouTube land, we love Roseman back here, crazy ass videos. I'm back with another video. I didn't know I was going to do one so soon here, but you know, why not get this out there, because I was thinking about this topic for what, a week now. And as per the page, do you think big blockbuster action games would make for better movies instead of games? And the next question, actually, I have two questions. Do you think the video games industry is being too influenced by Hollywood and the movie industry? Now, let's start with the first one here. I actually think big blockbuster games, action games, whatever you want to call them. I actually, to be honest, don't even know why people even call them blockbuster games. Blockbuster, that's for movies. I don't know. But that's the whole point I'm trying to make here. It's like, anyway, let's just start with the first question here. Games like Uncharted and Uncharted games, whatever, would make for a good trilogy, movies, whatever. A good franchise, you know, even though it's like Indiana Jones, but it'd be like a next generation of Indiana Jones for the whatever younger generation. I think it would be pretty cool because when you're playing it, it feels like a movie and everything. It doesn't feel like a game at all. You know, tons of quick time events and cutscenes and all that good stuff. But that would save that. That would be great for the big screen. You know, a lot of people when they think of Uncharted, they think of big action set pieces like Michael Bay. Michael Bay comes to mind when you think of Uncharted. You know, explosions and just crazy shit happening. You know, like the Transformers movies. That's what I think when I think of Uncharted. I think of Transformers, the Transformers movies, because just big stuff exploding and crazy stuff. Even games like Heavy Rain and that new game from the Heavy Rain developers, Beyond or whatever. You know, Beyond and Heavy Rain. Those games are just nothing but movies. I mean, they're nothing like back in the day when you were playing like Dragon's Lair and Space Ace and shit like that. They're nothing but, choose your own adventure, and you're just pushing a button and watching it. And that's really all what it is. Like a lot of quick time events, like God of War has that shit. Like a lot of hack and slash games. God of War would make for a good movie. You know, be a pretty cool trilogy of movies. And yeah, I mean, you can think of a lot of different stuff. You know, a lot of people are saying like Mass Effect is too complicated to put on film. I highly disagree with that. I think they can put Mass Effect on screen. I mean, if they can put, James Cameron can do, if he can do Avatar, I think they can do a Mass Effect trilogy or whatever movies. It's just the idea behind these big blockbuster games. They're alright, but they don't make for good games at all. They're just not, they're not gamer games. They're push a couple buttons and watch. And they kind of, these games like Uncharted and stuff, like, mainly Uncharted and, Heavy Rain, whatever, they kind of hold your hand when you're playing the game a little bit. They kind of control you a little. You don't have the freedom to do whatever you want. They just kind of like, yeah, okay, here's the next cutscene, okay, whatever. Yeah, it looks pretty, and, the characters look realistic, photorealistic graphics. But I can't think of any other. Okay, you have Uncharted, God of War, Mass Effect, Heavy Rain. Now, as ridiculous as this sounds, and it is ridiculous, people talk about this and they're like, yeah, I want a Call of Duty movie. It's like, how would you ever get a Call of Duty movie? That's dumb. It's just a generic it's just a generic war game. What would it look like on film? Well, that's just dumb. I guess the only Call of Duty game you could probably put on film is probably Black Ops, because it has more of a story going for it. Because I did play the Wii version of Call of Duty Black Ops, obviously the first one, and it felt kind of like you were playing like a Bourne Identity type movie, or it just quick cuts and everything like that, fast cutting. It just really felt like that, like a Bourne Identity movie. And I don't know. I guess I'm done talking about that. And my second question was, do you think the games industry is being too influenced by Hollywood and the movie industry? And I think that. I really do. they're being way too influenced. I mean, look at Heavy Rain. I mean, these game developers want to make games. I mean, they think they're movie directors. I mean, I'm sure they would make good movie directors if they would just stop making games and go make movies. If you want to make a movie or a game, I mean, do you want to make a movie like Heavy Rain? Go and do it, you know, or Beyond, anything like that. I mean, I think these game developers are probably frustrated filmmakers, I think. Yeah, I think I mentioned this a couple times in my past videos, but I mean, they really are. They're just frustrated filmmakers, and that's all they really are. Maybe they could be, like I said, maybe they could be great filmmakers. I don't know. They just try probably instead of just making CGI stuff and whatever. But I just feel like the game industry, and same with the mainstream media, I think they want to mesh video games and movies. They miss the point of what a video game is supposed to be about, or what it is, and they want to. Video games and movies, just because they're entertainment means they're alike. No, they're not. They're nothing alike. Video games and movies are two different things. Just like a movie and a book is two different things. Just like, it's kind of hard. It's really difficult to make a adaptation of a book on a film, like Harry Potter. That's a hard thing to do. It's a really extremely hard thing to do. I bet. I mean, they're two different mediums. Book is entertainment. Movies are entertainment. Music and video games are all entertainment. But they're two different things. They're apples and oranges. That's all I can say. I just wish that the games industry would stop being, would stop being inspired by the movie industry and create their own things, But I guess that's all I can say about this topic. I don't know what else. What do you guys have to say about it? I think gaming nowadays is kind of losing its any game actually. The games industry is kind of losing its identity, and I don't know. It's really a shame. I don't know. But that's all I have to say about this. I don't know. Comment down below, give a response. I'm done with this video. So take it easy, guys, and peace out. Bye.